justice. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Crypto is on the rise, making that dough in the crypto paradigm. Watching it go, buying low, selling high. Riding the wave, I'm here to stay, living in the digital age. No banks, no fees, just decentralized. It's crypto paradise. Ooh. No banks, no fees, no more.
What's going on, Crypto Paradise fam, and welcome back to the second edition of our midweek market update, coming to you every Wednesday. bringing you the latest and greatest stories, keeping you up to date on what's going on with the markets, getting you up to date on what is coming next so you can stay ahead of everything in this bull run and keep yourself on top of those trades, keep yourself on top of the markets, and hopefully we can all make it to that beach. So today, let's start off here just taking a cruise over on CoinMarketCap. Taking a look at the top 10 here. Bitcoin, look at that beautiful number. Almost $90,000. We've been playing around the $90,000 mark the last couple days here. Bounced off of it a couple times here, as you can see, over even just the last day. A couple times going back to yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth time, bouncing off around that, right around that $90,000 mark. It's just a matter of time before we break on through to the upside, hitting that Nickstradamus number of 100K before the end of the year. In fact, it might even go higher than that. The way that as fast as we have taken off, I would not be surprised if we go far, far higher than 100K even before the end of this year. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. What do you think is going to be the top of the market? Where is Bitcoin going to see before 2025? What are we peaking out at? Also, big shout out to Bybit for the sponsorship. If you guys are not set up on a centralized exchange, if you are looking for a better trading option, Bybit is the place to go right now. They have a $30,000 bonus for signing up via our link. You can find that on our Twitter page, on our website, everywhere, brought to you by everywhere that Crypto Paradise exists. Rounding out our top 10 here, we got some of these. Oh, also wanted to point out this 1.7, almost $1.8 trillion market cap for Bitcoin, coming up very quickly on that $2 trillion market cap mark. It's been discussed quite a bit in terms of not just necessarily the price, but the market cap. What is the total market cap of Bitcoin going to reach before the year's end or before the end of the next bull run? A lot of comparisons are made to the market cap, or the total market cap of gold, which I believe is 14 or 16 trillion. Let's see what that is. Market cap of gold. What are we sitting at? Okay, so just under 13 trillion. So well over a 6x from here. Just in terms of market cap. Now, obviously, supply is going to change that in terms of price, but rough math, we could say, but put us at just shy of 400, probably realistically, with the liquidity issues. Well over 500,000 U.S. fiat shit tickets for one single Bitcoin. Also, we're seeing some life back in some of the top alts. Ethereum up to almost 25% on the week, cracking the $3,200 mark. Haven't seen that in a long time. Solana continues to rage, up another 14.5% this week, to $215 here. Many people predicting we're going to see Solana well over $1,000 in this run here. I think it is very possible. Ethereum has really been dragging behind. Unless that flips and Ethereum starts running hard again, I would just continue to imagine we're going to see Solana eating up the market cap of ETH and the other top alts, pushing it to that $1,000 or beyond mark as the bull market goes on here. The biggest gainer and the biggest story the last week here, Dogecoin up over 100%, up a 2x this week. Very likely that is because of Mr. Elon Musk getting the confirmation to head up the Doge department. The Department of Government Efficiency, as proposed by Trump, has officially been announced. And we're seeing all kinds of memes like this. Quote from Elon Musk here: "For government officials effective in spending your money, they should be rewarded. If they waste your money, they should be fired." Damn straight. Also off the announcement earlier this week, Vivek joining Elon as the two kind of chairmen of the Doge department, Department of Government Efficiency there. They are set to massively disrupt the status quo of the uniparty globalist conglomerate that is the federal government of the United States. Somewhere around $6 trillion a year is what they're spending right now. Elon has proposed cutting it as much as $2 trillion of that out. That's all money that's going to stay back in people's pockets. It's going to go back into the economy and hopefully flow back into crypto, the assets like crypto. Obviously, because of this, we have seen Doge just absolutely ripping this week. I mean, there's a freaking government department named after the original dog coin. Of course, it's going to be flying. Shiba Inu, hot on its tail here, up almost 50% this week. I'm sure if we check Floki and some of the other dog coins, yeah, Bonk here, another dog coin, another Doge type coin, dog with hat up 50%, Bonk up 75%, Floki up almost 70%. So, much like we've seen in past cycles, things run in trends, whether it's, AI tokens all running together, DeFi projects running together, or in this case, the dog memes all seeing some love this week, and probably going to continue to see, pumps like this as the Doge department comes into effect. When Elon and Vivek come in, when they bring in Ron Paul and start issuing edicts, start cutting jobs, start cutting that budget down, expect to see more runs like this from the dog meme coins here. What else do we have in the news? Running out the top 20 here, we got Sui. Sui has been on just a rampage in the last couple months here, really kind of starting back in August, beginning of September, rallying up, from looks like 50 cents all the way to $3.25. So massive, over 6x now from Sui. Sui here in the news. Where is that article? Somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. Van Eck launching an ETN announced on Euronext in Amsterdam and Paris exchanges. So not a full ETF and ETN, not in the US, it's in Europe, but showing that these top altcoins like Sui, these top L1, L2s, potentially Solana, we've heard lots of rumors about ETFs opening up for, are the top L1s, L2s in the near future. All of it's possible, guys. We're going to have the big boys, the institutional money, mom and pop type people putting Sui, putting Aptos, putting Ethereum, putting Solana in their retirement accounts. Going forward in the future, it's a very, very real possibility that we're starting to see come to fruition. So Sui on an absolute rampage, and things like this are the catalyst for that. What else here are we looking at today? As expected, a lot of big numbers here in the last week. Pepe up 100%. A lot of top alts finally starting to see some life here. Are we going to see them really launch in 2025? That is what I would expect as we get into the later parts of this bull run here. Maybe not right immediately after the new year. I think Bitcoin's continue to run hard into 2025. I think we get past the Chinese New Year, kind of probably February-ish, when they typically all start to buy. I think that's around when we're going to start to see alts ripping again. Bitcoin kind of slowing down a little bit at that point, and we start to see the real alt season take over. Some other things in the news. We talked last week that the Trump administration, super bullish for a number of reasons. All the different people, Elon Musk, Vivek, JD Vance, RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, all these people coming on extremely bullish for crypto. But this, over 250 pro crypto candidates in our Congress, that's the House and the Senate. The president can't do a whole lot by himself if he doesn't have Congress, the House and the Senate also on his side. This is possibly even more bullish than the administration that we've seen come in with Trump, from his appointees and kind of people that have backed him through his run up to the election here. Having a Congress and a House and a Senate that is going to be able to put forth laws and pass laws in tangent with the executive office, the Trump administration, cannot be understated how bullish that is. Without this, everything that Trump has talked about is just that talk. This is what's going to allow things like that strategic reserve to be created. This is what's going to allow for things like tax-free crypto trading to happen, tax-free Bitcoin trading to happen, for the return or for these tariffs to be implemented, and things like income tax and capital gains tax for the corporate income tax rates all to be changed to boost the economy, to make the US, the crypto capital of the world, to bring Bitcoin mining to the US without the Congress and the House on the same page as the president. None of that is going to happen. This, I can't understate, is absolutely massive for crypto going forward. Lots of recognizable names. And I think something else to point out here, you've got people on both sides of the aisle. These aren't just Republicans that got elected. Well, granted, a lot of them are, as you know, the Republicans took both the House and the Senate, giving them, you know, a majority, giving them the win in pretty much every category in this election. But there are people in here on both sides of the aisle that this is a bipartisan issue. This isn't a Republican or Democrat topic. Bitcoin, crypto is something that both sides of the aisle, with of course the few holdouts, the Nancy Pelosi's, the Elizabeth Warren's types out there, they're on both sides that are still, you know, the Brad Shermans that are still the anti-crypto army, but they are in the vast minority now in crypto. We've seen, obviously, Bitcoin, as we looked at, rocketing almost 1.8 trillion, over 90,000 now, coming up on 91,000 as we stream live here. What's causing that? Obviously, you know, everything to do with the elections here is very a big bullish catalyst. The administration he's bringing on, all very pro-crypto politicians. Trump himself has become extremely pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin. But I think the biggest factor that's driving these bull markets right now, that is absolutely sending crypto from where we were mid 60s to over 90,000, almost a 50% jump in a week or so, is the fact that that Trump is solidifying a Bitcoin strategic reserve for the U.S. Now, so far, what he's announced is that they are not going to sell the existing Bitcoin that the U.S. government has, which is around, I think, 203,000. So a lot, making them one of the bigger holders of Bitcoin in the world. I think MicroStrategy is something like double that, or how much BTC does MicroStrategy hold? Yeah, 280,000. So, you know, the U.S. government not far behind them. Prior to Trump, they were talking about selling that, much like Germany did. All right. Trump came in, gave a great speech at Bitcoin Nashville saying that's not going to happen. You know, the number one rule with Bitcoin is you never sell your Bitcoin. So he's promised that we're not only going to create a strategic reserve with what we have, but there are speculations that the U.S. government is going to start buying more Bitcoin and adding it to their strategic reserves, much like we do with gold, bonds, and many other things. So the numbers being thrown out are anywhere from like 1 to 4 million Bitcoin, but it's a lot more than that. Like we talked about last week, if the U.S. comes out and makes the official announcement that they are going to start building the strategic reserve by buying more crypto, and they put a number to that and a date, we're going to know very clearly. You know, if it's 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years, everyone around the world knows that Uncle Sam's going to have a blank checkbook just buying up Bitcoin left and right. And that means every single other institution, nation state, and individual with half a brain cell is going to be front running them and doing the same, because Uncle Sam is going to be backing all of our bets into crypto. So in my personal belief, that's probably the biggest catalyst driving this right now. People front running the strategic reserve side of things. Where does that lead us to? You know, we're seeing crazy numbers like, you know, $420,000 at its peak. I think got a couple different predictions here. Analyst Gert Van Lagen predicts $220,000 to $320,000 Bitcoin before the end of this run. Bitcoin Pro Magazine, $420,000. Now, obviously, these are numbers that are supposed to look good in an article title. I don't know how realistic they are, but if you have every major nation and institution around the world front running the U.S. government building a strategic Bitcoin reserve, these numbers aren't out of the question. You know, 90,000 here. We're coming up on a $2 trillion market cap for Bitcoin. You know, if we see quadruple that, you know, six to $8 trillion market cap, which is very realistic. You know, again, comparing it to the market cap of gold, that $400,000 mark for Bitcoin by the end of this bull run, not out of the question. That's not an insane figure. It is insane to think about where all of our bags will be pumping to, where the alts will be pumping to. But it's realistic, as insane as that sounds. That's not outside of the realm of possibility within the next year. Some other things in the news this week: Zero Gravity Labs, building decentralized AI operating system, secures $290 million in financing. That's $40 million in their seed round, $250 million in liquids funds for its blockchain-based decentralized AI infrastructure. Massive news for the AI market, right? Again, as we see the Doge and all the other dogs running, when one AI runs, they're all going to run. This is the type of news that absolutely sends industries or sends different sectors of the industry. I would keep a close eye on all the AI bags that you guys have out there. As the alts start to pump, I think AI is going to be one of our front runners the rest of this bull run, just as it has been for the last year plus. Let's see what else is in the news today. We already talked about the Doge with Vivek and Elon Musk, the Department of Government Efficiency. Ethereum poised to benefit most from the Trump win. Consensus. Well, of course, the Consensus CEO says that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What alt is gonna be on top at the end of this run? Is Ethereum gonna continue to be the king of alts? Are we gonna see Solana or somebody else overtake them? Maybe not even overtake them, just take a majority of their share. Is Ethereum going to continue to be that clear number 2, or are we going to have a number of other major L1s and L2s that are taking that market share away? Trump set to replace Gensler. This has been a big story. We've all talked about this. I've been doing the countdown on my Twitter profile. I think we're at 68 days till Gary Gensler gets his Wells notice, gets the boot, and hits the road there. Trump talking about entering recess appointments. Essentially, these are temporary appointments, and the purpose of them is to get around the vote within the Senate and within the House. That can be extremely time consuming. This administration has made it very clear that they're going to come in day one and start kicking down doors and making things happen. The last thing they want is to get held up months and months trying to get a new head of the SEC in there so they can start on the path to just sanity in general in the markets. After what we've seen from Gary Gensler and the ridiculousness of the SEC around crypto, especially in the last 4 years. So Trump is looking at ways to get somebody in there immediately, whether it's someone that's a recess appointment, meaning to be potentially a part-time electee or a seat in the SEC, so they can get Gary out of there and get moved on to bigger and better things while they bring in somebody long term that will then of course go through the full processes and get voted in there. But long story short, Gary is out. The writing is on the wall. Who do you think he is going to Trump will put up for the new head of the SEC? Who would you like to see as the new head of the SEC? Should they abolish the SEC and the Fed? All great topics, and all would be potentially very bullish for crypto. All right, guys. Unless we've got any questions, feel free to drop any questions in the comments here. Happy to answer any and all while we got a few minutes left here on the live stream today. If not, we will go ahead and wrap it up. Just me here today. Typically, we would have Amaru and the Crypto Hitman, one or both of those gentlemen, joining me to talk a little bit more about the markets. It's been a crazy busy week here. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Biggest of those is the announcement of our Telegram mini app. We've got it back from the developers. It's 90% done. Going through and kind of working on all the kinks, all the bugs there, and we should be announcing that hopefully within the next 2 weeks. But we're gonna have a massive launch for that, giving away a ton of crypto, a ton of stables. There's gonna be potentially NFTs given away. We're gonna have the Crypto Paradise bags announced. There's games in there you can play. It's gonna be a super fun way to engage with all the Crypto Paradise projects and earn yourself some crypto and some stables in the meantime. So keep an eye out for that. Another shout out quick here to Bybit. Thank you, Bybit, for sponsoring Crypto Paradise. Check for their links. It's in our Twitter and on our website. go ahead and check that out for up to $30,000 in sign-up bonuses. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Short and sweet, about 20 minutes here on the market updates. We'll catch you guys later this week with some more content. We've got the Shill and Chill on Friday. If you've got a project, a meme, an altcoin, whatever it happens to be, come shill your highest conviction bags, and we will let you have the airspace to tell us all about them. As well as we typically invest in the best ones of the week. We've actually gone and worked with quite a few. Last week we had the Trumpy meme coin on. We are in talks with those guys. Shout out to the Trumpy team to get a full-time marketing deal going with them. So you might see a lot more of them coming soon. We've had some great videos by the Crypto Hitman, some market analysis with some alpha on some of the projects we've been supporting for a long time now, including Dexwork, who is getting a listing this week on a centralized exchange that typically does some great stuff for the charts. So definitely check that out. Check out the other videos Nick dropped just today and yesterday. Lots of great alpha there on some of the projects you've got to know and love here on the Crypto Paradise channel. Other than that, guys, that's it for me today. If you have any questions, comments, as always, leave them below. We will answer them or catch up with you on the next live stream with those. Till then, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto.